Let me ask you something. If you had owned property in Kuwait in August 1990 when Iraq invaded and the country ceased to exit for 7 months, and you held it, where do you think that investment was 5 years later? I will tell you in a moment, but first, in my last video, I promised you 5 examples. Let me start with one nobody expected me to use. Between 1940 and 1945, Frankfurt was bombed 22 times. 70 to 80% of the housing stock in same area gone. Today, Frankfurt is the financial capital of continental Europe. Prime commercial real estate there commands among the highest price per square meter in Europe. The lesson is not that bombing does not hurt. It does. The lesson is what survives is the institutional infrastructure underneath. The governance, the capital, the will to rebuild. The UAE has all 3 of those things. Right now, not someday, now. Second example, Kuwait, 1990. Iraq invaded Kuwait in August 1990. The entire country occupied for 7 months. Property rights suspended. Every expat fled. The economy stopped.
Good evening. It is a prescription for war, this Iraqi invasion of Kuwait, the tiny country that is a primary source of oil. The invasion by 100,000 Iraqi troops backed by air cover and tanks was brutally efficient.
Here's what happened after. The US-led coalition liberated Kuwait in February 1991. Within 18 months, capital was returning. Within 3 years, property value had fully recovered. Within 5 years, Kuwait City was one of the most expensive markets in the Gulf. And here is a crucial thing I want you to notice. Kuwait was the epicenter of that war. The UAE is not the epicenter of this conflict. Iran is. The UAE is defending itself from the outside, exactly as Kuwaiti's neighbors stood with Kuwait. That is a very important position. Case 3. In 2011, governments across Egypt, Libya, Syria, Tunisia fell. Economies collapsed. Property in those countries dropped 30 to 60% in 12 months.
There's cash, but increasingly it's not worth the paper it's printed on. The Syrian pound has lost half its value since the uprising started.
Do you know what happened in Dubai? The exact opposite. Capital fled those conflict zones and landed here. Lebanese family, Syrian investors, Egyptian business owners, they moved their money to the one stable dollar-denominated freehold market in the region. Dubai luxury segment surged, rents went up. And right now, today, inquiries to Dubai real estate firms from Lebanon, Jordan, Iraq, Iran have gone up 30 to 40% since this conflict started. Regional instability is sending capital towards Dubai, not away from it. That is the pattern. Every single major crisis in the region since 2001, same result. Case 4. Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022.
Уже штук 20 пролетіло.
Within 6 months, Dubai absorbed one of the largest capital inflow in its modern history. From Russians and Ukrainians together, both sides of a live war were moving their money to the same place. Because when the world truly shakes, capital does not go to London. Too much tax. It doesn't go to New York. Too complex. It does not go to Singapore. Too far. It comes here. Case 5. Singapore was occupied by Japan in 1942. Entire economy destroyed. Independence in 1965, zero natural resources. Tiny island, hostile neighbors, no money. By 2024, Singapore prime real estate over $4,000 per square foot, among the highest price on the earth. So, what is the formula behind it? Rule of law, decisive government, strategic geography, tax efficiency, neutral positioning. Dubai has run the identical playbook with one enormous head start. It began with oil money and not poverty. 5 countries, 5 recoveries, all from situation worse than this. If you are an investor watching this series and you are trying to figure out whether your current UAE position makes sense or whether this is a right moment to enter, I have one-to-one conversation with investor throughout the week in Dubai. No agenda on my side, no property to push, just 20 years of being inside the market available to you directly. You know where to find me. In my next video, I'm going to do something no realtor will do publicly. I'm going to give you the actual worst case for UAE property right now. Not the version designed to keep you calm, the real one. 3 scenarios, honest possibilities, and what you should actually do if each one happens. See you in my next video. I don't sell property, I sell clarity. If you want brutal honesty, real data, and someone who has been inside this market for 20 years, you know where to find me.